Okay, here I am with my class of one, meet Spidey. He's my student, and the rest of my class is on vacation, so I found Spidey, who's willing to come with me. We're going to be heading into the Hall of Science today to explore the eye. Hopefully we're going to find the exhibit on dissecting the eye and learning about the parts of the eye. We'll also explore some other areas. There's supposed to be a great math exhibit and something on molecules. So come on along and we'll see what we can find today.
Something else. That's a card. Almost there, almost there. So the iris has a very great function, which is it's actually a muscle. It's an involuntary muscle, and what it does is that helps focus on, helps managing the light that comes into your eye. Let me see if I can get all of it, because it kind of got cut out. So you can see it right there, right? So it's actually an involuntary muscle. When the light comes in, this when the lights are very low, this muscle starts contracting, and it actually makes the hole bigger, so you can have more light coming in, so you can see better. For example, when you're in the dark, right? But you wake up from you need to go to get a snack in the middle of the night, right? So you cannot really see, but two of the difference between the cow eye and the human's eye is that first, the iris has different colors in the human, but the cows, they only have one color, right? And well, so you see that this hole, what kind of shape do you see the hole in the middle? Oval? Okay, so oval, right? This is for the cow's eye. What kind of shape do we have in our eye? Circle, right? So that hole is actually called the pupil, and that's most of us know, like the first thing we know about the eyes is the pupil. Pupil is not actually any organ, it's just a hole. So it's actually really cool to know that. So the shape of the pupil in the humans is very circular, and the shape of the pupil in the cows is oval. So let's go and get something else from here. Okay. So let's take a look at this. Let me separate these two. Can you see this? Right? This is actually the lens. The lens has a biconvex shape, and it's actually made out of multiple layers. All right. So what happens is when we are born, we have a very small amount of layers, and then later on, when we start growing up until we hit puberty, these things start getting more and more layers in it. One more thing is that because of the pressure in the eye, the layers inside become very strong, and only the one on the front becomes very, very, very kind of like soft. So one thing that you have to be very careful about is when it becomes very blurry. The front layer section, and then they use an ultrasound probe to destroy the top layer of the lens. Once they destroy the top layer of the lens, they put an intraocular lens, which actually helps you see well. So one thing that helps the lens focus, by the way, this is we said that the cornea had most of the focus of the lens of the eye, but this also helps focus in the light. One thing that helps focus in the light is the muscle surrounding this right? So right now you see my eye is very soft, right? Without the vitreous humor. It also has a very important function, which is it nurtures the eye. Let me see, because it has a lot of proteins and a lot of water as well, and it helps keeping the retina, which is something we're going to talk about very soon. It helps keeping the retina in its place. One thing that I gotta tell you, so one was the vitreous humor, right? What was the other one? The first one I talked about. Yeah, correct. Aqueous humor. One thing about the aqueous humor is that you gotta be careful about it too, because sometimes it replenishes, but it doesn't replenish, and sometimes it doesn't drain off as much as it takes the new vapors, the new liquid. So it creates something called glaucoma, when it's that the eye becomes, it becomes swollen in the front, and it becomes painful. So what they do is something called iridectomy, where they actually drain your aqueous humor out of the eye. So I said that the vitreous humor helps keeping the retina in the place, right? So let me show you the retina. Do you see it here? Let me see if I can show you there. Okay. So you see this. All right. Do you see this layer here? So this is called the retina. This is very important for us to detect light and to detect colors and detect different shades and a lot of very important things. The reason why we can detect a lot of these things is because it has two kinds of cells: the cone cells and the rod cells.